Hi everyone, it's Dora here, aka Future Soul. Welcome to my intro of my eyeshadow roulette. Yes, another eyeshadow series. I have totally been inspired by a couple of YouTubers and specifically by Louise from LoLa. Please check her out and watch her incredibly binge-worthy and very entertaining and engaging series Eyeshadow Roulette. She's got a ton of videos up there and they're like, yes, so fun to watch. And what she does is that she only focuses on her 5 shades across 2 weeks, and she's got quite a low usage goal of like just 2 uses as a minimum. And I wanted to do something like that as well, but adapt it and make it my own. What works best for me is to focus on 4 shades only across 2 weeks and to only give myself a 1-time usage goal as a minimum. I might not be exceeding that naturally because yes, I'm focusing on other stuff already, but I still, you know, I want to have that 1 day a week where I can just play with my makeup collection and have that change rapidly, more rapidly than those monthly update challenges, projects that I'm already doing. I want to cycle through my collection a bit more, have more variety, and also challenge myself and make sure that I use the eyeshadows that I've bought and I don't just bunker them and look at them and keep them in their pristine condition without actually using them how they're intended to be used, which is obviously for my eyelids, not just for my eyes to look at them. And another thing I wanted to do, and this is where I was inspired by a UK-based beauty blogger called Vicki Louise, so another Louise there. And what she did in her eyeshadow roulette intro was that she went on camera without any eye makeup on, and she then created a look with all of the randomly selected eyeshadows that she bought. So I want to do the same, so let me now go and transition back into my pre-eye makeup self and select some shades with you and then put them on and talk you through them a little bit. Okay, so let's randomize 4 shades between numbers 1 and 215. First one, 157, 215, 199, and the final one, 52. Let's see what they are. Number 157 comes from my Revolution Pro blush palette, and it's the shade Luster here that I almost rolled into my Pan Those Eyeshadows update 2, I think it was, and then I took it out because it's a pressed glitter, but this one counts for this challenge. That's what I love about it. It's anything goes. So here's the shade Luster, and let me give you a swatch. I've never used this. I've never swatched it. This entire palette is pristine apart from Lucent here, which I have been focusing on as part of my Pan Those Eyeshadows challenge. So yeah, very excited about that. It's got that sort of bronzy red glitter, and I really do enjoy a pressed glitter. I think it's very fun as like a topper type thing. So here it is on my finger. And then that's what it looks like swatched. I really like that. And I think that's nice to, like, you know, I might put on my makeup as part of like a self-care practice type thing. Obviously that's what it is for me anyways, but you know, like a specific one where I do a bit of glamour magic perhaps. 215 is a loose eyeshadow from Bare Minerals in the shade Wonderment. It isn't Wonderment anymore because I have frankened it with other Bare Minerals powders or loose eyeshadows rather. So I've no memory of what the original one was like. But let me swatch it for you here as well. It's very silky. I'll try and show it to you in the, you know, this is what it looks like here, but on my hand it looks like this. I think that works really well together actually, so I'm very happy with that. So then from my BH Cosmetics Doja Cat Visions palette, I randomly selected Vine here, that very light one here. It might not look as it really does in real life on camera, but yeah, in reality it's very minty and it's got that really pretty shimmer through it. yeah, I absolutely adore this color. The only thing that's happened in this one is that I've swatched this very last one here and everything else is pristine. So let me swatch it now. It's got a very, it's got like a velour type texture to it. Ooh, but I like how it feels on the skin. And this is a shade, I don't think I've ever worked with like a mint like this before. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the challenge. I do like this combo so far. I quite like a brown and a mint together. I think it was kind of, yeah, it's like a late 90s thing, I seem to remember. And the final one comes from my Revolution Pro Rockstar Nude Edition palette. This is another pristine palette. The plastic is still on top of it, and the shade that I selected is Mellow, which is this one here. So let me remove the plastic and swatch it for you, and just please appreciate this beautiful pattern that is going on here, that imprint. I do love that. But yeah, actually, and this is something that I'm doing. Oh, and I might have to pay attention with this challenge going forward, like once we're at like update 20 or something. From each palette, unless I'm trying to declutter it, I tend to save one shade, especially if it's got an imprint where I like don't want to touch that one because I just want to keep it pristine. Yeah. So the randomness, the random app is going to select which one's going to be left at the end for me to do that with. But so far, we're just going in with Mellow. Okay, so it's this one here. It's a brown shimmer, basically. I mean, the rest of the palette has got like a real, you know, violet purple tone going through it. But let's see how this comes up. Oh, it's actually like gold. Look at that. And this is how it swatches. So it's instantly become more shiny, that imprint. So I was probably expecting, yeah, I was expecting more of a purple, but it's very, very bronzy. Very similar to that one, but this one is more matte and this one's got more shimmers in it. It's somewhat like a cohesive color story. Who would have thought? But yeah, I'm really looking forward to working with this. What's the time now? 3 o'clock on the dot. I don't have the time to do this anymore today. So yeah, I will insert another video. Basically, I have to go to nursery soon, in like 10 minutes, pick up my son, and then we need to do our grocery shopping. I might be able to come back to this tonight. And here's the finished look with all of the 4 eyeshadows. So I'm going to talk you through now what exactly I did. So I started out with an e.l.f. No Budge shimmer stick in the shade Rose Gold, which is this one here. And I used that instead of primer all across my lids. And then I set it with the BH Cosmetics minty colored shade Vine all across my lid. I had to go in, I think, with 3 or 4 different layers, just for it to really show up on my lids. You know, that could be down to the fact that this is rose gold and not just like a neutral color, you know, like pink and green, they're quite different. So maybe it's down to that, but then from memory, using other different colors on top of this, it works kind of quicker. So yeah, I don't know. It performed quite well. I found it like a slightly little bit too dry for my personal taste. I like really buttery, silky shades, but it's still really, you know, I like it. I think it works well. And like I said, it's a type of shade that I haven't really used before. Okay. After that, I did on the outer corner, I worked with the Bare Minerals Frankenshade. So this sort of blush type shade, and I'm wearing it as blush as well. I did try to, for, you know, pulling more of a cohesive look together, I decided to put that on my cheeks as well. So yeah, that went on the outer corner. And then, and this is something I normally never do. Normally I do one shade, normally I'm a 2 shade maximum type of person. Yeah, like I would never have a separate outer corner to crease shade. Like I don't really do that, but it was fun to try that. This is another reason why I think this project is good for me, because it gets me to think differently and to not, instead of just being, you know, stuck in that same routine of this is where eyeshadow number 1 goes and this is where eyeshadow number 2 goes, and yeah, maybe like another inner corner highlight or you know, the lower lash line, but nothing really more explorative or nothing really more creative than that. So this is good for me. So Mellow then went on my crease. Yes, I don't have much of a crease. I mean, if I look straight ahead, dead on, I've got very hooded eyes and they're deep set, and then the gap between my eyebrow and my eye is very short. So there's not a lot of room. I'm really jealous of people who could like put like an entire rainbow on top of their lids. Beautiful, but here we are, you know, you work with what you've got. I'm not complaining. I'm happy with myself. But yeah, anyway. Mellow went on the crease, and then I dabbed Luster on top, and I went more on the outer corner, but I also started to go slightly more into the minty part of my eye as well, because yeah, I just wanted to pull it together, and like I really like this combination together. It's nothing that I would have organically done, but the fact that this was my color story today and I wanted to do this experiment, yes, I really like it. And obviously, you know, there's only 1 mint color there and the other 3 are more similar shades, even if one of them is a pressed glitter. Yeah, I look forward to doing another mint and brown or bronzy combo. It's beautiful. I find it very 70s, looked at it through the early 2000s, and now we're back in the 20s. Yes, it's, yeah, I like it. What else happened on my lids? So then I used this Rimmel Brown Metallic eye crayon for tight lining on my upper lid. And on the bottom lower lash line, I used this NYX eye pencil in Emerald City. And then I used Mellow. So again, this one here I used on top of Emerald, here at the bottom. And then I dabbed a tiny bit of the BH Cosmetics Mint shade into the inner corners of my eyes. And yeah, Wonderment again went on my cheeks as well. And I put Dr. Paw Paw from, you know, pink was pretty much gone by that point. But yeah, I added a bit of Dr. Paw Paw onto my lips, just like a stained lip balm, which is actually my favorite type of lipstick. I don't know why, like I don't really tend to wear bright lips. I prefer accentuating my eyes. Also massively aware that, you know, that can change. Like I know in the 2000s I was more, or late 2000s, I was more into a bright red lip. I'm foreseeing myself using mint with another brown color, and then I think I might use the sparkly on top of another of the brown shades, so either Mellow or the Babe Minerals cocktailed one. But I think for that one I would definitely pull another color in, maybe like a pink or a purple. I think both could be really fun, but we'll see, you know. Okay, I think we're done now. Next update is going to be in 2 weeks. It is my birthday month though, so if there's a slight delay, don't be surprised. It's a big birthday. I am turning 40. Oh yeah, and if you wanted to make me a small little gift, doesn't cost anything, please subscribe to my channel and help me reach my goal of hitting 40 subscribers. I know it's very humble, but I think it's still nothing to be embarrassed about. So yeah, thank you so much. If you're already here and you're a subscriber, I love you. Thank you so much for supporting me, and everyone else who's new, welcome to the crazy party. Okay, well, I hope you're having a fantastic rest of your day or night, wherever you are, and I speak soon to you. All the best. Lots of love. Mwah.